Hello, this is our first YouTube video that we have posted on our account. We discussed over on our TikTok account that we were planning on making monthly reviews of how this month has been for us in Adopt Me, such as what Neons and Megas we have made, as well as how many age up potions we managed to get, and loads more. So let's begin! So from when I posted one of my last TikTok videos at the end of last year, I used all my age up potions I had been hoarding on making loads of Neons and Megas, which then gave me the idea of not using any for over a month to see how many I could get within 31 days of playing. So I ended the month with getting 324 age up potions, which was more than what I had last year. To be honest, I've only really been playing Adopt Me in my spare time as I've been so hyper-fixated on the game, so any chance I could get, I was just grinding for hours, getting age up potions and having my alt account on to age up any normal pets for Neons and Megas. So, the big question is, what did I use all those age up potions on? Well, before the end of the month, I did cheat a bit by using some early, but it was for a good reason, I promise. I ended up making my Mega Neon Owlbear as I managed to get the final Neon one I needed, all thanks to Monster for making the Mega. So I couldn't wait any longer to then go and make it Mega. Some people over on TikTok may know that I ended up trading my original Mega Owlbear towards my Mega Bat Dragon. They were only worth 40 points at the time, and when I even considered getting her back, I noticed that the value of them had skyrocketed, and they had turned into what people now call an quote-unquote exotic pet. So she did take a lot of trading and effort to get her back. So you could technically say I gained around 350 age up potions since I used some of them early. So, in total this month, I ended up making 18 Neons and 7 Megas without using any age up potions. Personally for me, I would say that's pretty good. I made these Neons and Megas through having my alt account on while playing, as well as using the pet pen, as they help to age your pets when you aren't online, which helped incredibly well. I do still have some of these pets currently in my inventory still, and I have traded around 50% of the Neons and Megas that I have made myself. I will now show off the ones that I currently still have at the time of this recording. So these pets are in no particular order of when they were made. So for starters, here is a Neon German Shepherd I made, which I bought each individual one for Robux. I personally think that this pet will rise in value as it's left the game and a lot of people have been liking it. I also made this Neon Cozy Mistletoe from last year's winter event, which is absolutely adorable. I made this Neon Orca, which I'm planning on making into a Mega one next month. I also made this Neon Alley Cat, which I'm keeping for my cat collection, so it is not for trade. I made this Mega Neon Skunk, which was from the Garden Egg, which is another super cute Mega. I made this Mega Mistletoe, which is also another super cute pet. I made a Mega Angus Calf, which is another very adorable pet. I made both a Neon Choco Penguin and a Mega Neon Choco Penguin. Lastly, I made both a Neon Hamster and a Mega Neon Hamster. Moving on to the Neons and Megas I made with the age up potions, I made 8 Neons and 5 Megas. I have all but 2 of the Megas because, again, I did have to start creating this video early to make sure that it got released semi on time. So these are what I use my age up potions on that I still currently have in my inventory. To start off with, I made my Neon Dragon Fruit Fox, which is definitely my favourite Neon I have made this month. It is super cute and I would love to have a Mega one in the future. I also made a Neon Amami Rabbit, which means I'm halfway towards making a Mega one. I made a Neon Pudding Cat, which is going straight into my cat collection. I then made a Neon Ancient Dragon, a Neon Golden Unicorn, a Neon Bunny Swirl, a Neon Elasmosaurus, Neon Woolly Mammoth, a Mega French Bulldog, a Mega Onza, and lastly a Mega Neon Mama Moose. Just a quick disclaimer, the Dragon Fruit Fox, Amami Rabbit and the Orca are not for trade, but feel free to make offers for the others and trade in the comments section. So this is one thing I forgot to capture a before and after for, but I can promise next month there will be receipts shown. So I think before the new year started, I was at around 400,000 bucks. And unfortunately, due to the petware update that happened, I did spend a hefty amount of bucks. So I'm now at around 520,000-ish. But I believe I gained around 200,000 bucks, which is still amazing. Honestly, my goal for this year would be to break over 1 million bucks, as that's like a massive dream of mine to achieve this, as I've never actually reached that point throughout the many years I've been playing this game. So yeah, it would be nice to tick that off my Adopt Me bucket list. Surprisingly, I actually did a lot more trades than I thought I would actually do this month as a whole. I've just been playing in regular servers grinding for Neons and Megas. To be completely honest, I haven't actually set foot into the trading servers at all this year, as I'm not actually a really big trader. Some people who follow our TikTok may know that Monster is the main trader between us, and they actually do most of my big trades for me, or they just end up spoiling me with things like they always do. And before anyone says, "Oh, what do you do for them?" Over the years that I have known them, I've gifted them a few high tiers and exotic pets that I've gotten for them through trades. So we essentially gift each other things for one another, so it works both ways. These trades are all mixed up into different sections that I'm going to discuss. So for starters, I'm going to go through all the trades that me and Monster have done with each other this month. So the first trade we did this month was that I made a Neon Golden Jaguar at the end of last year, and they were really wanting to offer it as they are planning on making a Mega Neon. So they helped me out in turn and gave me 3 Choco Penguins, which I needed to make the Mega one that I have now. So this was a pretty fair trade. A few days later, they surprised me with a Neon Polar Bear that I've been wanting for a while. I used to have a Mega one, and they knew how much I'd been missing having her back. Monster will also be showing off what they ended up trading for the Neon Polar Bear in their monthly review video. Again here, I traded for more of the Choco Penguins they had, as they were trying to get more Strawberry Penguins through the Golden Goldfish, and I ended up trading them the last Angus Ball they needed for a Neon, 4 Praying Mantises, a Cozy Missile Troll, and a random Moon Egg which didn't end up being a legendary, unfortunately. They were also super kind enough to give me a Neon French Bulldog they made, as I needed more of them to make a Mega one, so they were really sweet enough to just go and gift it to me. Following this trade, they were planning on giving me the remaining ones I needed, but I wanted to at least give them a fair trade. So I traded a Neon Bloodhound, which I made last year, and a Neon Cage Crow, which was one of the Neons I made myself this month that I ended up trading away. This trade was made around the time Adopt Me had released their new trading feature, where people can look in each other's inventories due to Roblox adding chat age groups. And Monster really wanted this woolly rhino I had, so they traded me over this Ride Sweetheart rat, which is super cute. This was a fair and happy values trade. I also needed one more ancient dragon to then make the Neon one, and Monster had a Ride one sitting in their inventory, so I traded them a King Bee and a Pomeranian, which they needed for making a Neon. Monster also very kindly gave me a Neon Umami Rabbit, which they got from trading to help me get closer to a Mega one, which was really nice of them. Our last trade made this month was me trading 2 Neon Ginger Cats over to them for a Neon Angus Bull that they had made because they wanted to make a Mega Neon Ginger Cat. I also wanted to offer for their Eaten Donut petware, which I missed out on during an admin abuse, so they picked out a Piranha and a Gaelic Fae for it. So, these next trades I did with one of my favourite Adopt Me content creators, Minty Blue, who you should also definitely go and check out. I will see if I can link her channel in the description or in the comments, as you should definitely go and subscribe to her as well, as she is just the sweetest and kindest soul that there is. So here I gave her a Mega Corgi and a Neon Poodle that I made last year in exchange for 2 Neon Choco Penguins, as I needed them to finish off making my Mega Neon one. I also put in an offer for her Mega Mini Schnauzer, since I ended up trading the one I made a while back and thought it would be nice to get it back. Now, I think these things did rise in value and have since dropped slightly, which is alright. So I traded a Mega Pomeranian, a Mega Starmite that I made this month, a Neon Ocelot, which I did kind of regret, but I managed to buy 16 more thanks to the rain weather coming back a few days ago, a Neon Ekatl, 2 Neon Corgis that I made myself this month, and a Neon Chanaka. Again, the pronunciation on the Aztec pets is kind of difficult, so apologies if I did butcher those pronunciations. I also offered for a 2D kitty she managed to unbox out of the 2D box, as I again would like to get hold of a Neon one for my cat collection. So I traded her 2 Neon Grimoires and a Neon Corgi that I also made this month, along with a Mega Snow Puma that I got in a trade. She also added a Merry Mistletoe and an Indian Leopard, as I needed those to make Neons and Megas. Lastly, I offered for a Mega Bat that she got in a trade earlier, as I'm thinking of changing up my Bat Dragon collection to a Bat collection as a whole, as I think it would be nice to do so. I traded her a Mega Badger and a Mega Water Opossum, which I used my Age Up potions on to make them Mega. Moving on, this month I managed to trade for 3 alley cats to make into a neon, so I'm a quarter of my way to getting a mega one. Some of you may know from my urban egg hatching video over on TikTok that I actually managed to hatch one. So here are the 3 trades I did to get each of the other alley cats. We have Minty Blue coming in clutch again, as she managed to trade for an alley cat in one of her live streams, and I traded her a Mega Cozy Mistletoe which she had been looking for, and she was so sweet to add the Neon Cozy Mistletoe in as well, which went into the trade with Monster for the Choco Penguins. So I forgot to mention, for privacy reasons, I will be blurring out other people's usernames just out of respect, as I know some people don't want their usernames out on the internet at all. So here is another trade I did for an alley cat, which I offered them a Neon Australian Kelpie, a Neon Ghostly Cat, a Ride Happy Duckling and a Neon Cow Calf. I was probably a bit over for this trade as a whole, but again, as I mentioned before, I do really need these alley cats, so it's pretty much going to be happy values all the way with the majority of these trades. I then traded someone else for the final alley cat I needed for the neon. I traded them a Neon Happy Duckling, which is a very cute and sought after neon, and a Neon Muskrat that I got in a trade earlier that day. I would probably say that this trade seemed pretty fair on both ends. Still, as of now, I have been trying to trade for leopard cats, as I have been wanting to make a mega one for my cat collection. I had around 8 of them already, which have been sitting in my inventory since I hatched them from Japan eggs, so here is what I traded for each one I got this month. So, starting off from what was most likely an overpay on my end, with trading 3 ultra rares for a singular one. But again, at the end of the day, I don't really mind if it's something I'm planning on keeping and turning into a mega. So, this next trade already seems a lot better than the last. So this person ended up picking pets from my inventory, which, might I add, I love this new feature, as people can actually choose what they would like for the pet that they are trading. And it just means that at the end of the day, everyone ends up being happy with what they are receiving in their trades. But you can also get some people who do just decide to choose like a mega peg, for example, for a donkey, which isn't great. But again, you just decline and move on. It is unfortunate, but what can you do? So they picked out an Arctic hare and a moon rabbit, which are very cute pets for their leopard cat. This trade was incredible. All they asked for was a retired egg, which seems fair enough as they are locked behind VIP, so most people don't actually have access to these eggs, and again, I felt like it was a win on my end due to the fact that I can buy a lot of retired eggs. This was the last leopard cat I obtained this month, so this person only really liked the snowman and just asked me to add randoms, so I ended up choosing an emu, a Chanaka and a water opossum, and according to Elfbred at the time, it was a close enough fair trade. I also traded for a bunch of Tarsiers, as I also really wanted to make a mega one of those, as I think they are super adorable and might be easy to trade. I have a neon one already that I made last year, so I only needed 12 more to make a neon. Currently, I am just over halfway through to making one, with obtaining 6 normal Tarsiers this month. So, for this first trade, this did take a while to decide on items, as this person really wanted these 2 eggnog dogs I had, but they were too over for one singular Tarsier. So to make the trade a bit more fair, they added in a Liger, which I needed 1 more of to make a neon. This trade was also a fair one, with the person picking a Moonlight Moth, which are really pretty pets, for a Tarsier. Pretty simple trade, just a rare for a rare really. This trade was also fairly simple, with these 2 pets actually having the same value as one another, so I was happy to trade a Frozen Penguin away for another Tarsier. Monster also managed to get a hold of a Tarsier for me, so they picked out a Warthog and 2 Dugongs from my inventory, as they were wanting to make megas of both. I also think they gave me an additional Tarsier at some point for free, but I couldn't find the screenshot of that trade in my trading history. This was actually one of the last trades I did this month, so this person picked out an Onza and a Rainbow Dragon hat in exchange for their Tarsier. I also managed to trade for enough hamsters to make a mega and a neon one, which I'm sure will be great for adding into trades. I initially had 3 hamsters to begin with, so let's take a look at what I traded for each one. So, in this first trade, I managed to get a Neon Ride hamster and I traded away a Neon Pink Betterfish and a Neon Christmas Spirit, which I both made during this month. It's a shame that the Christmas Spirit has dropped so much, as it is such a beautiful pet that I think is super underrated in value. Monster made a neon hamster themselves, and obviously I jumped on the chance of offering for it. So they picked some bits from my inventory, which were a magma snail, full Singularity Pisces, and an Ice Cream Hermit Crab for it. This trade was amazingly good. So this person picked out what they wanted from my inventory for the hamster, and they chose a Chilling Spider and 9 blue bottle flies. Honestly, this was a really good trade, and both sides were happy. I then traded over a black macaque and a snowball pug for 2 of Monster's hamsters that they had laying around in their inventory. This was one of the first trades with the new trading update in Adopt Me. So this person picked out a therapy dog for their regular hamster, which I was happy with as I had an extra one. This person then picked out a hermit crab for their hamster, and then this person picked out a moon pine for their hamster. Both trades I was very happy with doing, as I've seen loads of people demanding loads for their normal hamster. This was the final trade I did for a hamster. They chose a blue butterfly, a woolly mammoth, and a sub-zero scorpion, all of which I had extras of, so I didn't mind trading these away for my final hamster. To round off the trading segment, as well as this video, as from the script that I've typed up to summarise this month, it seems like this video has already been long enough. I would love to include every single trade that I've done this month, but we would be here all day. I have included around 85% of the trades done, so there's not much I've actually missed out on. So I am now going to be talking about the top 10 trades I feel have been my best ones this month that I haven't already spoken about, other than Monster giving me additional freebies. So coming in at number 10, we have this trade I did. So I hatched this dragonfly myself, which was disappointing for me, as I found them to be particularly hard to trade. Don't get me wrong, they are cute, but their value is unfortunately not that great. I managed to get a decent overpay for it, with the happy duckling holding the most value, which is what made me want to do the trade in the first place. The ladybug was also full grown, so that was a bonus, and then a tegu, which I'm probably going to shove in the pet releaser. Sorry to any tegu lovers out there. Coming in at number 9, we have this trade. So I found the Neon Ride Emu to be pretty hard to trade, unfortunately, as so many people told me to switch it out in trades for other pets. I managed to trade it away for this Neon Ride Goldfish, which I think has a lot better demand than the emu, as the amount of people that have been trying to offer for it since I got it has been insane. There's not been a day where I don't think anybody hasn't suggested me to add it into a trade. At number 8, we have this trade. This is a crazy trade for just a Cherry Blossom sticker pack. Getting 2 neons, even though they are just commons, is still incredible. When I was trading extra sticker packs I had away, I was pretty much just taking randoms for them, so this was an insane trade. At number 7, we have this trade. Following along with getting the neon blue butterfly from the sticker pack trade, I ended up trading it away for a king bee and a choco penguin, which is crazy, as I don't believe the blue butterflies have much value, as they were so easy to obtain from the butterfly event last year, so this was a great profit from it. At number 6, we have this trade. So this person wanted to offer for my Neon Mirai Moth, and they added a ride potion and then a few randoms. I only really took this trade for the ride potion, as I'm currently just collecting them to put towards bigger things in the future, so this trade was a win for me in my eyes. At number 5, we have this trade. Honestly, this seemed very fair, as they are both very similar in value to one another. So the Golden Petunia you can only get through the Pets Plus subscription that Adopt Me has, and you can use it to get one of the 3 different hummingbirds. And again, as I mentioned previously, I love getting ride potions and trades. At number 4, we have this trade. So I've experienced a lot of stingy people when it's come to trading for polar bears, but this person was super sweet and was really pleased with the Mega Angus calf and the Neon Clementine owl I traded them for it. These were also more of the pets that I had made into Mega and Neon form this month too, so to get a polar bear out of them was extremely good. Coming into the top 3 trades, we have this trade at number 3. So I had put in an array of Mega and Neon pets in my profile, mainly wanting upgrades for them. This person then traded me and asked me to offer for a few of them. They then put in a Neon Unicorn, which was initially a bit under for the 4 Megas. So they added slightly with a Mega Neon Puma that I then ended up trading to Minty Blue. At number 2, we have this trade. I was slightly over for this trade, but I ranked this a lot higher than the others because I just think it looks aesthetically pleasing. Don't judge me, okay? But both of them are very cute pets. But I wanted the Goldhorn more, as I am really wanting to make a Mega Neon of it, as they are just adorable. This then marked the halfway mark with me making a Mega one, as I already had a Neon Goldhorn that I traded for a few months back. Now, coming in at number 1, which was my all-time favourite trade I did this month, which, fun fact, was actually the first ever trade I did in 2026, surprisingly, was this trade. So, Monster actually did me a huge favour and helped me upgrade some of the Neons and Megas I had into a Kangaroo before the new year, and I made the trades for the other 3 pieces during December. Recently, I had been wanting to try and aim to get a Mega Peppermint Penguin. Obviously, this is a humongous goal, which will take me a lot of time, but I was so happy to be able to have a neon one. Her name is Cindy, and I have painted her neon pink for now, as I tried to paint her red, but it just looked like a normal peppermint penguin, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. She's super adorable. When I do eventually get a Mega in the future, I will 100% be using the Candy Flare Mega paint on it, as personally, I think this would look super cute on the Peppermint Penguin. I do also have this Mega paint on my Mega Neon Strawberry Shortcake Bat Dragon, and it looks so pretty. So, this concludes my monthly review. This was probably a very long video, so thank you so much for sticking around until the end if you have. This was my first ever voiceover video I've done, so apologies if it isn't the best, as well as my microphone quality, as I'm recording in a rather echoey room. Monster will be posting their monthly review at some point, though I can't give any promises as procrastination is something they do best. Sorry, Monster. Do consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of our content, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time!